Iqbal will have to do the recovery work for them. He's fairly experienced for his respective teams. More than 40 matches and decent average of better than 30. And 3 centuries already with the best of 117. This is a different challenge poised for Anglo Dolphins, where from one end, Aqib Javed has been bowling brilliantly. He was staying a bit more down the leg side in the previous over, trying to search for that in-swinger into the right-handed batsman. But my word, what display of fast bowling by left-arm fast bowlers so far in this over, that has allowed them to once again get back to the traditional regulation 2 slips.
Nice start for a clock. It was 2 slips and a gully as well. Rizwan really backing his bowler. Yeah, Aqib Javed and Naseem Shah. In all 3 games so far, they've been able to get a wicket inside first 5 overs. That's loose from a very good red ball opener, you would think. Poking at it with hard hands, feet nowhere in position. At back of a length barrage that Aqib was bowling, it clearly pushed Herrera back and couldn't come forward in time when he was asked to. That is brilliant bowling from Aqib Javed.
Tremendously well bowled by Aqib Javed. Just a run and a wicket of this 4th over of the innings. Anglo Dolphins 13 for 1. So Naseem will continue from the far end. Iqbal will stay on the strike, still searching for the momentum. Saud Farhan started the proceedings with boundary of the very first ball, where Naseem Shah allowed some bounce and wit to the right-handed batter, but since then it has all been quiet for Anglo Dolphins. Continuing with a couple of slips and a gully will Naseem Shah.
Got the edge and gone. Bismillah once again in action. This time it's Naseem Shah. A very, very tentative poke from Akhlaq, who in the end wanted to remove the bat out of the line. Couldn't do so. Breaking through his UMT mark 4 again.
Akhlaq was never in a position to go for an expensive cover drive or for a cut shot. Great length offered by Naseem Shah. He was in 2 minds, Akhlaq. Could not get his bat out of the line in the right point in time. They are already 2 down in a spot of bother. Anglo Dolphins 13 for 2. Akhlaq departs. Now the captain is coming down to join Saud Farhan to steady this rocking ship from the port city of Karachi. Saud Shakeel will have a tightrope to walk and will need to at least see off this display of brilliant fast bowling with new ball. A lot of experience for him. 4 centuries already, 22 50s, with a massive average of almost 43. This time a big challenge in front of him. Left-hander be offered once again 2 slips and a gully. With 2 fielders on the onside, you can expect a lot more bouncy deliveries to Saud Shakeel. Will have to face this heavy metal from Naseem Shah.
Naseem is prolific in bringing the ball in to the left-hander. He's got 2 slips though. Like Shakeel mentioned, Saud's recent troubles has been against the short pitch bouncing delivery. Don't be surprised if Naseem slips one in the mix. Starts off with that fuller delivery. It was shaping in. Saud into the stroke nicely though. Saud is a prolific player, but Akhlaq's dismissal really was in two minds. Really nothing deliberate, to be honest, but he could not judge the length and he was caught in two minds. Not easy after keeping wickets for 50 overs. Yet another failure for Akhlaq. There's a clear distinction coming out of some batters who are real good in T20 cricket. Have really found the going tough in 50 overs as if they didn't have the right kind of approach or method. You name Akhlaq, you name Faizan, Sajjad Ali, Yasir Khan. They're prolific T20 cricketers. They were given an opportunity in 50 over cricket where you do need some technique to fall back upon, especially at the top of the order. And the conditions that have been here, two new balls, the ball have jagged around. Something for everyone to ponder. Too much of T20 cricket has really wreaked havoc with the technique of some of those batters.
Short extra cover is looking right in the eyes of Saud Shakeel, inviting him to go on the top of him, and in that process they maybe like to induce an edge of the batting of the captain himself. No boundary whatsoever since the very first delivery of the innings, so pressure has always been mounting. So far no run of this over.
The shot was on, you would think. There was width, but Saud is probably not settled at the crease just yet. Short cover catching is in as well. Rizwan playing with the mind of Saud Shakeel.
So this display of some action-packed fast bowling is not enough to G you up of Chapalti. If you are sitting in this lovely setting of Iqbal Stadium, Faislabad, or if you are in your home, you can also have your cup of tea. Delightful scenes in this mild sunshine this time in afternoon in Faislabad. Wow, a wicket maiden for Naseem Shah. Anglo Dolphins need to recover big, 13 for 2. Sabzada Farhan and Saud Shakeel both are fairly experienced, but the history will tell you that they haven't played a lot with each other, so we'll have to make that partnership alongside, and now we'll need to get back to momentum.
This has been a feature of Aqib Javed's bowling. Back of a length, still able to hit the seam and hurry the batters as the ball keep coming back at them. Sabzada Farhan was hopping after he picked the initial line and length of the ball. That inward movement, even from that length, has really surprised batters previously as well in this tournament. A slip, wide slip in place, that's Rizwan. Fine gully or forced slip, staggered pretty wide open.
Yeah, Shah Faisal, you're talking about the ability of those batters, and this is Bahria Towns Champion Cup where the best is in front of the best. So in the previous tournaments, one could argue that maybe the batters were showing full potential because of the lack of skills of the fast bowlers. But in a tournament where Shaheen Shah Afridi, Naseem Shah, bowling, it allow bowlers like Akif Javed, Samin Gul and the rest of them to learn a bit more and polish their skills as far as this bit longer format of the game is concerned. And on the flip side, this has not allowed the batters to show the potential or the showcase their skills, which perhaps they were doing it in the previous tournament, be it the National T20 or any other domestic event. So the best moment, this is almost midway through the tournament where you can bring your A game up, especially if you are a batter, and show what metal you are made of, the way Kamran Ghulam has been proving innings after the other, scoring centuries one after the other, that you can still battle out these fast bowlers and show what are you made of.
It's a little trouble at the non-striker end. Some movement just underneath us. So Shakeel wants everything to be perfect. Akif is more likely to test Saud Shakeel with a short pitch delivery, although no apparent change in the field for him. Just a regulation onside field, a fine leg, a mid-wicket and a mid-on. But Akif is general length. He is a bang-in bowler. So need to watch out for that, especially earlier in his innings.
Maybe someone was having an afternoon stroll after having a nice lunch in Faislabad. So in order to make sure that no further walking around, the fourth umpire is out there himself.
So this tentative in coming onto that front foot. Probably it's at the back of his mind as well that the short pitch delivery is coming. Or could be he's just so new to the crease, he hasn't found his rhythm yet. Not easy in this heat for the fast bowlers, Shakeel.
And not easy for these fans as well, who are trying to hydrate themselves. They have got the option of in form, in rhythm, Zahid Mahmood as well. So it will be tough going for Anglo Dolphins. Finally, short ball offered to Saud Farhan, but a wide.
That's one for the over. Dug in deep. And well over Saud Farhan's head. Hand fan.
Just one run to finish off the over number 6. Anglo Dolphins 17 for 2. Double treat for cricket fans in Punjab, where in Faislabad they're coming in big numbers, and a chance for our spectators to come in Multan as well, where Pakistan will be taking on the touring South African side and would make an effort to equalize the series after going one down in the first game.
That game was a close encounter, more closer than any of the games we've had here. A wide slip in place.
So here once again, Naseem Shah trying to generate that bounce and movement off the surface. Made a lot of effort. Gary Kristen was here in the comm box along with Salman Butt, and he was referring to the workload of these fast bowlers, and Naseem Shah is no exception to that. So there will be a long-term view along with the view to win this particular tournament, that how you are going to use your fast bowlers UMT Marcos so far has won 2 out of 2. So they may be looking at the options of resting their fast bowlers in the games to come. So this is a big opportunity and a test for Naseem Shah to make an impact in these quick short bursts and put the team on the back foot.
Already rested Shahnawaz Dhani today. Pretty sure that if UMT Marcos wins this one, Naseem will take a breather. Good thing about UMT Marcos is that their mentor is Misbah Haq, who's a strategist, and he would be keeping an eye on all these things. Shahnawaz Dhani relaxing today. He came under fire from Babar Azam in the previous game. He's taken for boundaries in that 1 over. Today he's sitting this one out.
Yeah, looking at the format of this tournament, this is played in that format on which PSL is being played, that is the playoffs. So there will be certain advantage of finishing between the top 2, and that will allow you one-stop solution to reach to the final. So if you are going to win 3 out of 3, you are most likely going to finish between the top 2 teams, and then you can rest your lethal weapons for one more game and come back fresh for the playoff perhaps, and that will allow them a rest of further couple of days if they are going to win this one.
Interesting field for Saud. Once again, a short cover in place. Off the back foot, Saud not happy with himself. He thought there was an opportunity to score runs. Just early days in his innings, hasn't found that rhythm, that front and back movement, shift of the weight, not working quite well. And this is the women's series that Akil was talking about. Today's 7 p.m. Don't forget to tune in for the second T20I. The third one will be followed on the 20th. That will be a day game in Multan. Very crucial game for the Pakistani girls. Slow delivery from Naseem, tempting Saud. That cover fielder is placed strategically for those lofted or uppish cover drives.
When you compare captaincy of Rizwan and Haris, they were up against each other in the previous game, and a lot of innovation was done on both the sides, and this has been the case specifically with Rizwan, still continuing with that position which has not been traditionally there, asking the batsman to go on the top of him, but placed beautifully into the gap with no risk taken whatsoever. They will need a lot more boundaries. Perhaps this is the beginning. 4 runs.
That'll make Saud feel very, very good. A crunching back foot drive. The typical left-hander's grace. Easy on the eyes. Shift over the weight. Perfectly straight face of the bat. And it fairly raced across. Minimum of effort from Saud. And that is his first boundary of the innings.
Once again off the back foot, couldn't find the gap, in full control, but still will come back for 2 runs. Yes, that made it safely. A better over for Anglo Dolphins. 7 gone, 25 for 2.
It's a no ball. Imran Randhawa starts off and he'll have to straight away pull off a free hit. We shall see when it comes. At the moment, the Dolphins are in early trouble, like all the teams have been throughout this tournament so far, losing the openers inside the first power play. It's 26 for 2, 7 overs bowled, and Saibzada Farhan and Saud are batting. Herrera and Akhlaq both back in the hut. This one is driven hard but straight to the covers. So no purchase of the free hit. Saibzada Farhan struck it hard but straight to the fielder. He hasn't been in his usual flow. Saibzada Farhan, we have seen in the last 2 or 3 seasons, has been very fluent, very consistent, very pleasing on the eye to watch. And we hope to see him get going in this Champions Cup as well. This one will be a wide. Well, the success story of all the successful bowlers in this tournament, especially the faster men, has been that bowling tight lines, attacking the stumps, not giving a lot of room to the batters. And we saw Mir Hamza today bowl outstandingly well with the new ball, with the old ball, and then we saw Fahim Ashraf come back in the second spell and take wickets. And one thing that was common in both of them was keeping tight lines, decent lengths. This once again room offered and accepted by the batter, and it goes for 4 over point. And this is almost a free hit with all the men on the offside in the ring except the third. This becomes far too easy for the batter.
So I guess you answered most of the questions that I had without me asking you. It's not about the moisture, it's really not about the surface. Whether you bat first or you bat second, whether it's Sunday or Monday, there is a fair bit of consistency in the top order not surviving. And this is what we've seen. It's not about criticism. So I'm going to try in this particular half an hour session. If my producer gives us a mentor or somebody, fine. Otherwise, I'm going to use your knowledge. And let's talk about solutions. I mean, when you talk about solutions, instant ones. They are long-term ones as well. It's not that easy, easier said than done. But since the start of the season and a busy season, across formats, different levels, regions, departments, international cricket, Champions Trophy, Test match series. So we've got to fix a few things fast and quick.
Well, back to the basics. Can't be much shorter than that. Play closer to the body. Respect the conditions. Respect the bowler if he bowls in the right areas. Just be a little bit more patient. And rotate the strike a bit more when such periods are going on. When you see somebody bowling well or the pitch doing a bit, then strike rotation has to be the ultimate thing. So you don't let the bowler settle in. And also the fielding side has to keep changing their strategy. Once again cut. Third will cover this one, just a 1. So this would be something that immediately can be done. And I think it has got to do a lot with your mind, with how you think about the game, how quickly you can adapt and control yourself, control the temptation that comes. And I think somewhere along the lines, a lot of players are now also confused with this grind thing and the intent. And I think this is where the awareness needs to come, where the mentors and the coaches need to speak to the boys that they have to play the situation. They have to try and do what is necessary rather than put up something just to let people know that there is intent. Do what is necessary. This is the dugout. Naman, Umar Amin, Sarfaraz all sitting there, and Saud plays a beautifully wristy stroke to fetch him 3 runs. This is good running from Saibzada Farhan. He was quick to turn for the third.
और 35
2 down, Hurera and Akhlaq. Now they need a partnership similar to the one with Rizwan and Kamran Ghulam. 35 for 2. Pretty close to what we saw in the first innings. The lowest total, batting first or second today, was by the Mark Horse. And it was around, 37? 33. They're not far away. They're 35. And now it's the 9th over. He's got a hand to it, so he's taken the pace off. Easy 2. So what I've understood from your chat in a nutshell is that chopping and changing is not the solution. Might be a symptomatic treatment. Get this person out and get that one in. But if you want to really solve the problem, you got to operate a little deeper and take the route.
Yes, when you talk about basics, you have to do what is required, what is necessary. If the new ball is doing a bit, play close to your body. If you start an innings, just give yourself that extra bit of time so you can respond to whatever is coming your way. And this one, a short one, which has been effective for Aqib. He's used the short length really well in this tournament. And on the other side, Saud Shakeel wanted to pull that one. He's obviously played a couple of very good looking shots. And this one is just an under edge. Thankfully, not going onto the stumps.
Barry Town is not only providing the best lifestyle but also promoting health and sports. A stadium they're planning to build there, pretty similar to that Dubai Stadium, the ring of lights, the fire. Saud Shakeel, the vice captain of the test side, the captain of this side, surely has the ability to play long knocks. He didn't run. It's gone for 4. He's displayed it so well. Third is very, very wide. 251 boundaries up till now.
Saud is looking very good today. Very steady head. And just allowing the ball to come to him and just giving it the angle. He knew where the fielder was, and that's why I didn't run. Now, Rizwan has gone a bit wider. Sort of a third slip. Once again, well driven. He really is sighting the ball well, and also the timing along with it. Maybe a good idea for the bowler here is to change the angle. Maybe go a little bit away, wide of the stumps, create another angle. Just to ask the batter a different question. Because at the moment, he's looking really good.
Gets that tennis ball bounce. It's not the first time that he's tried to bowl a shorter one, but he's really smashed it hard, more than halfway into the pitch and has gone over. ends up going all the way back to the top of his mark and bowl it again. This time he gets a little edge, well, not really edge, he cut that, went a little wide, allowed the third to cut it off or not? Oh, it's gone through. So not only he bowled that ball again, he's conceded a boundary. It's 46 for 2. Imran Randhawa will be bowling from our commentary box end. He's bowled 1 over for 10. He's the one of the changes that the Marpos have brought in today. Got a good score of a finishing 27 with the bat. Okay, now time for us to head down to one of the dugouts. We've got the mentor and also the active player for Anglo Dolphins, former Pakistan captain, current player सरफराज अहमद. सरफराज कैसे हैं?
मैं सिकंदर भाई ठीक हूँ, आप कैसे हैं? ठीक है,
बिल्कुल ठीक ठाक सरफराज. क्योंकि टाइम जरा कम होगा तो सीधे सवाल पे आते हैं. हम सब आपस में बात करते हैं, हम मेंटोर्स को भी सुन रहे हैं कि क्या ऐसे एरियाज है जो पाकिस्तान की क्रिकेट में चेंजेस आने चाहिए हैं, फाइन ट्यून करने चाहिए. सोल्यूशन बताएं कोई, कि जैसे हम बात करते हैं ओपनर्स की, ओवरऑल सारी टीमें बैटिंग पहले कर रही हो, बाद में कर रही हो, 10 ओवर के अंदर 3 से 4 विकेट्स गिर रहे हैं कंसिस्टेंटली. तो ये जो मॉइस्चर की बात है वो तो सेकंड टाइम पे भी सेम ही हो रहा है. आपको क्या लग रहा है बाहर बैठ के क्या हो रहा है?
देखिए थोड़ा सा मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि ऑब्वियसली कंडीशन टफ ज़रूर है, लेकिन ये कि अगर आप प्रोफेशनल प्लेयर्स हैं तो आपको इन सब चीज़ों से के लिए तैयार रहना है. और मैं समझता हूँ कि थोड़ा सा बॉल ज़्यादा ले रहे हैं, स्ट्राइक रोटेशन जो है वो कम हो रही है एज अ ओपनर. अगर आपके पास बॉल अच्छा हो रहा है दोनों एंड से, आपको लगता है कि अच्छे बॉल हो रहे हैं, तो कोशिश करें कि स्ट्राइक को रोटेट करें. तो आई थिंक उस चीज़ की कमी हम लोग सब ये कोशिश कर रहे हैं कि स्ट्राइक रोटेट पर ज़्यादा जोर दिया जाए, और गेम अवेयरनेस जो है उसके बारे में ज़्यादा बात की जा रही है कि सिचुएशन को कैसे हैंडल करना है अंडर प्रेशर गेम्स में.
टीम कॉम्बिनेशंस की बात करते हैं. आप मेंटोर भी हैं, एक्टिव प्लेयर भी हैं. आपके दाएं और बाएं एक यंगस्टर, एक एक्सपीरियंस प्लेयर बैठे हैं. ऑब्वियसली एक ही मैच खेला है इससे मैच पहले, तो वो जो 11 आप ढूंढ रहे हैं इस टूर्नामेंट के लिए, वो कॉम्बिनेशन आपको अब अंदाजा हो गया है मैच?
देखिए ऑब्वियसली आहिस्ता आहिस्ता अंदाज़ा हो रहा है. हमारी कोशिश यही थी कि ज़्यादा चेंजेस ना किए जाएं पहले मैच के बाद, क्योंकि ऑब्वियसली देखें छोटा टूर्नामेंट है, तो यही कोशिश कर रहे हैं कि जितना जल्दी कॉम्बिनेशन जो है वो टीम का सेट हो जाए. अभी देखें इस टूर्नामेंट में एक चेंज हुआ है. बास अफरीदी अनफॉर्चुनेटली आज उनको निगल्स हो गया था, तो जिस वजह से वो आज का मैच नहीं खेल पाए. तो हमारी कोशिश है कि जो जितने भी प्लेयर्स को मौका दें, अपॉर्चुनिटी दें, ताकि वो अपने आप को एक्सप्रेस कर सकें इस टूर्नामेंट में.
अच्छा, ये बड़ा फेयर मिक्स है 150 प्लेयर्स का, जिसमें जो कुछ पाकिस्तान खेल चुके हैं, कुछ करंटली हैं सेंट्रली कॉन्ट्रैक्टेड, कुछ यंगस्टर्स भी नजर आए. इस बॉल के बाद बात करते हैं. और ऑब्वियसली डिस्कवरिंग चैंपियंस इसका हैशटैग है इस टूर्नामेंट को. तो आपको क्या लग रहा है इस टूर्नामेंट से चैंपियंस ट्रॉफी के प्रोबेबल भी निकल सकते हैं, और फ्यूचर के लिए भी जो लॉन्ग टर्म आपकी प्लानिंग है क्रिकेट की पाकिस्तान टीम के लिए, उसमें लड़के कुछ दिख रहे हैं?
देखिए बहुत अच्छा इनिशिएटिव है ये टूर्नामेंट कराने का. मकसद भी देखें ये कि सीनियर और जूनियर प्लेयर का एक अच्छा कॉम्बिनेशन बने और सबको एक अपॉर्चुनिटी मिले. अब हर टीम में देखें 5 टीमों में यंग प्लेयर भी हैं और सीनियर प्लेयर भी मौजूद. जहाँ तक आपने बात की कि फ्यूचर में आपको प्लेयर्स मिल सकते हैं, लेकिन डेफिनेटली बिल्कुल मिल सकते हैं. हर टीम में यंग प्लेयर मौजूद हैं. आज आपने देखा सुफियान मुकीम ने ज़बरदस्त बॉलिंग की. उसके अलावा और भी टीमों में यंगस्टर ऐसे प्लेयर्स हैं, कासिम अकरम मौजूद हैं, जो कि आने वाले वक्तों में फ्यूचर में पाकिस्तान के लिए अच्छी कारकर्दगी पेश कर सकते हैं.
Just 2 balls in the over left. Nice looking shot off the back foot. It's beautifully done there. It's gone to the boundary.
सरफराज
जी सलमान भाई,
आपको आवाज आ रही?
जी बिल्कुल.
सरफराज आवाज आ रही है आपको?
जी बिल्कुल आ रही है, आवाज़ आ रही है.
सरफराज, क्योंकि आप पाकिस्तान के लीडिंग विकेट विकेट कीपर रहे हैं, तो ये बताइएगा कि नए लड़कों में आपको विकेट कीपिंग का जो टैलेंट है वो कैसा आने वाले वक्तों में आता नजर आ रहा है। बिकॉज हम देख रहे हैं कि ये 5 टीमें हैं पाकिस्तान की, और इसमें भी 2 प्लेयर ऐसे कीपिंग कर रहे हैं जो कि प्रेडोमिनेंटली बैटर्स हैं जो कीपिंग करते हैं।
नहीं देखें, बिल्कुल आपका अच्छा सवाल है कि जो विकेट कीपर के हवाले से ऑब्वियसली देखें विकेट कीपर्स बिल्कुल आ रहे हैं। हसीबुल्ला जो है वो लोगों को आई थिंक पता नहीं है, अनफॉर्चुनेटली वो जो है अनफिट होगा, जिसकी वजह से वो इस टूर्नामेंट में नहीं खेल पा रहे। उसके अलावा मोहम्मद हारिस हैं, रोहिल नज़ीर हैं, और साथ देखें विकेट कीपर्स ऑब्वियसली आ रहे हैं। लेकिन टीम का कॉम्बिनेशन देखना पड़ता है। आप बिल्कुल सही कह रहे हैं कि 2 टीम में ऐसे विकेट कीपर खेल रहे हैं जो कि बेटर विकेट कीपर है, लेकिन लेके कीपर का फ्यूचर जो है बहुत ब्राइट है। और ये सारे ऐसे प्लेयर्स हैं, अगर ये कंसिस्टेंटली डोमेस्टिक के परफॉर्म करें तो आने वाले वक्तों में ये पाकिस्तान की नुमाइंदगी कर सकते हैं।
इस 10 ओवर्स के बाद आपसे बात करते हैं। 52 for 2 एट द एंड ऑफ 10। So the power play so far has been a mixed one. Saibzada Farhan playing a few good strokes, and then a good one for Herrera, just moving away. And this one was again far away from the body. Clark not sure whether to go and play it or leave it. In the end, just nicking it to the keeper. Saud, Shakeel, and his elegance as ever, flowing with a couple of very cute strokes to the boundary. And this one again, fielder messing one up. Saibzada Farhan's trademark covers off the back foot. And now it's going to be Agha Salman. सरफराज, स्पिनर्स को लेकर आपसे थोड़ी सी बात करेंगे। स्पिनर्स को आप बड़ी महारत से खेलते रहे हैं, और यहाँ पर हम देख रहे हैं कि स्पिनर्स के पास जो बैटर्स हैं वो स्ट्राइक रोटेशन में उन्हें थोड़ी ट्रबल हो रही है। तो आप क्या सजेस्ट करेंगे उनको? फीट मूवमेंट, थोड़ा सा कदमों का इस्तेमाल ज़्यादा करें, थोड़ी स्वीप शॉट्स खेलें, या क्या ऐसी चीज़ है जो मिसिंग है अगेंस्ट स्पिनर्स?
देखिए, ये सारी जो आपने बात की है, स्वीप शॉट, कट शॉट, आपका पिछला पैर जो है ना वो मूव होना बहुत ज़रूरी है। अगर आपने स्पिनर उस पर आपने खेलना है तो स्ट्राइक रोटेशन बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है। अगर आप इस तरह की स्पिन विकेटों पर खेल रहे हैं तो डेफिनेटली आपको स्वीप शॉट और कट शॉट आनी चाहिए, और स्ट्राइक रोटेशन जो है बहुत ज़रूरी है। तो आई थिंक हम देखें कोशिश यही कर रहे हैं। अभी टूर्नामेंट स्टार्ट हुआ, ऑब्वियसली इतनी चीज़ें नहीं बताते, लेकिन ये कि गाय बगैर लड़कों से यही बात करते हैं कि स्ट्राइक रोटेशन जो है बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, चाहे वो आप शुरू के ओवर्स में खेल रहे हो या मिडिल के ओवर्स में खेल रहे हो। तो ये सारी चीज़ें हैं, इस पर हम सब कोशिश करेंगे कि इस पर काम करें और बैट्समैनों को बताएं। और जो भी यहाँ पे रन्स कर रहा है, आप बैट्समैन देखें, अभी कामरान गुलाम ने इनिंग खेली या रिजवान ने इनिंग खेली, तो उनकी इनिंग में अच्छी चीज़ भी ये थी कि वो स्ट्राइक को रोटेट कर रहे थे। तो ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है अगर आपने अच्छे स्पिनरों के खिलाफ स्कोर रन करने हैं तो।
सरफराज, आप कब फिर आ रहे हैं पैड्स और ग्लव्स के साथ?
बस मेरी तो कोशिश यही है कि मैं ना आऊँ, लेकिन देखें इंशाल्लाह उम्मीद है कि आने वाले वक्तों में आपका एक्शन में
ऐसी कोशिश क्यों कर रहे हैं आप?
देखें, अच्छा है ना, कोशिश ये कि हमारी कोशिश है कि जो लड़के यंग हैं जिनको अपॉर्चुनिटी मिले वो रन्स करें। हमारी पहले यही कोशिश थी, मेरी भी, कि जो लड़के हैं प्लेटफॉर्म में पहले उनको मौका दिया जाए और उसके बाद फिर हम लोग होते हैं। तो देखें इंशाल्लाह उम्मीद है कि आने वाले वक्तों में एक्शन में नजर आएंगे।
आखिरी सवाल, दिल और दिमाग को लेके चेज होगा? आपने चेज करने का फैसला किया है?
देखें इंशाल्लाह पूरी उम्मीद है। कैप्टन क्रीज पर मौजूद हैं, साहिबजादा फरहान बहुत अच्छा खेल रहे हैं, तो हमारी कोशिश यही है कि एक अच्छी यहाँ पे पार्टनरशिप लगे ताकि गेम लंबा और आखिर तक जाए।
ये जवाब दिल का है या दिमाग का?
ये दिल और दिमाग दोनों का
है। थैंक यू वेरी मच फॉर बीइंग विद अस। 55 for 2।
Guys, wait for 2 minutes.
स्ट्राइक को रोटेट कर रहे थे, तो ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है अगर आपने अच्छे स्पिनरों के खिलाफ स्कोर रन करने हैं तो।
सरफराज आप
ना हूँ, लेकिन देखें इंशाल्लाह उम्मीद है कि आने वाले वक्तों में आपको
क्यों
एक्शन में नजर
ऐसी
आएंगे।
कोशिश क्यों कर रहे हैं आप?
देखें अच्छा है ना कि कोशिश ये कि हमारी
Once again driven to the covers for one.
By standards of one-day cricket, like in T20s, you say in your power play you score 44 for no loss, you've done well. What is in one days? Like I'm looking at Markhor's bowling in the power plays, the 3 games they played, 52, 55 and 52. Very consistent in conceding runs. Is that a good total? Not from a bowling perspective, a batting side's perspective.
Well, I think the wicket column to my liking is a bit too much. Consistently 2 wickets falling in the first power play, but as far as Markhors are concerned, I think picking up 2 wickets in the first 10 overs is always a healthy sign for the bowling side. And there we see Noman, and probably the next career after cricket is interviewing people on the left and right. And wow, it's
That's a fast, quick question.
yeah, it's almost as if a tennis referee is talking to 2 players on either of his side. And now he's gone further.
Maybe he's offering water to them.
Naman Ali is a very funny character, and he has always something very witty to say. Looking smart in goggles. These goggles very similar to the ones used in the swimming pools.
Under your captaincy, who was the one in the dressing room who was always up to something?
Ask who was not.
Everybody.
The whole team was so witty. You talk about Mohammad Yusuf, Shoaib Malik, Kamran Akmal, Misbah. For all, to come back to Misbah, it says such a thing you would never imagine would come out of his mouth. Yeah. It's, Randhawa bowling a few dots. Yasir Hamid, how can we forget him?
Yeah.
Sometimes he wouldn't even need to speak. Only actions would be enough to create a lot of laughter. And the best thing was that at times he wouldn't know. Once again, good rotation of strike. Although he played it off the back foot, but he was quick out of the blocks. And 12 overs completed. The Dolphins are 59 for 2.
UMT Markhors, 4 bowlers, and one of them being a spin, just bowled that one. And they're given, I think, just apart from Imran Randhawa being a little expensive compared to the others, they've done fairly well, conceding 52 runs in the first power play. It has now become the start of that partnership we've been talking about, or what we've been seeing in past games. This now together between Saud and Salman, 46 runs.
Yes, someone has to chase a target down. It just can't be so one-way traffic. And maybe this is the pair. And as we talk about it, don't know what went through his mind. Just dancing down the track and missing a straight one. Saibzada Farhan, his wicket, and third goes down for the Dolphins now. Now they are in trouble as Salman Ali Agha picks up the much-required wicket of Saibzada Farhan.
Well, that's a legit delivery, but that is a shot of desperation. Really, 46 partnership, you're just building it up, and you go back to square one. 34 balls or 35 balls for his 24. They lose their third. 59 is the score.
फैसलाबाद मौसम बेहतर हो गया, हवा चल रही है ठंडी ठंडी, जरा तालियों के साथ और शोर के साथ बताएंगे कि आपको मजा आ रहा है। मौसम हो गया अच्छा।
Once again, the batting side just losing the path. Just when they start to look good, just when you think the partnership is going to take them to a decent place, they just play a shot which is not on, something that isn't required. And it has been so consistent. Qasim Akram, the 21-year-old, just mentioned by his mentor Sarfraz, spoke very highly about Qasim Akram. 53 matches for him, 33 averages, 9 50s and a couple of hundreds, and the highest of 131. His promise remains to be fulfilled, and today is another opportunity to bail his team out of trouble. The pitch is pretty decent for batters. It's just that the batters should be ready to bat for long.
Yeah, he batted well against the Lake City Panthers. Almost took the side over the line. 60 odd for him until he was dismissed by Mohammad Hasnan. The only problem you have when you lose a wicket after a partnership of 46, you have to start all over again. It's like you playing snakes and ladders. You slip all the way down and you restart. Saud Shakeel will have to be the key. If they want to chase this down, which, mind you, will be the first chase of the tournament, he will have to bat right till the end. Cannot leave anything for the batters to come. This has to be a partnership of 100 and more.
And likewise, the batters on the other side cannot leave it all for him to do. It has to be done in a partnership. Saud Shakeel is looking good, rotating this strike much easily. It's just that on the other side, boys have been impatient.
Yeah, that's Saud Farhan. He's nowhere, not even covering the line of the ball.
Yeah, when you look at this dismissal again and again, you get to see a lot of premeditation. 13 gone, 61 for 3.
Guys, please subscribe your channel. Guys, please subscribe your channel.
13 gone, 61 for 3. And what do you know? Bowling change. Iftikhar Ahmed. I don't remember him bowling. Has he bowled in the tournament yet?
Yes, I believe he has bowled a bit.
Wait for a second.
Start within the stumps, and Saud Shakeel, a very elegant player of spin bowling.
Yeah, he bowled 3 overs in the first match that the UMT Marcos played. after that, he hasn't been in action with the ball.
So mid-off comes up. The short fine leg goes to the deep to protect the sweep stroke. Boundary over there.
Take the FT by.
Driven down for an easy single. Patience is one of the very important elements in one-day cricket, because a time like this, when 3 wickets are down, when you cannot afford to be very expensive in stroke making, then you need to find ways of strike rotation and finding the odd boundary here and there. Keep the tempo going to keep the run rate in check. And wow, Rizwan just passing it on to the long on fielder.
Oh yeah. FT by. Oh yeah.
Good start by Iftikhar. 221 more needed in 36 overs.
फैसलाबाद इकबाल जोरदार तालियां और शोर होना चाहिए.
Guys, please subscribe your channel.
जरूरी अनाउंसमेंट आप सब शायकीन के लिए. तमाम शायकीन किसी भी खिलाड़ी
अभी तक ड्रिंक ब्रेक नहीं खत्म हुई.
very, very good young cricketers. They have to be at their best to attempt to chase this target of 284 from UMT Markhors. Players have had their drinks. Another intriguing session of play about to begin. Fresh from a very good lunch. Ali Yunus has joined in the combo.
Saud Shakeel holds the key for the
Oh no.
for the UMT Markhors. They'll have to play a similar role.
क्या हो रहा है यार बैट बहुत बैड हो रही है क्वालिटी
The problem, Shah Faisal, that there's so much quality and variety in the bowling lineup of UMT Markhors. They're not going to make it easy for him.
A well-rounded bowling attack as well, pretty much covering all bases. This UMT Markhors. So prolific against spin in particular. Should like this passage. Reads the strike, left hand, right hand. Iftikhar had a quiet day with the bat. This middle phase is pretty important. Spin in tandem from both hands.
Conditions weren't easy in the morning. They still aren't quite easy still for batting. For different reasons though. It was seaming early on, and now we can just tell the wicket is holding up a little. Two paces, you say. So run scoring will never be easy. You'll have to play with some skill to get runs.
Indeed, you'd have to, because we've seen hint of turn from Iftikhar and Salman Ali Agha. Iftikhar is also a canny operator with the ball. His changes of pace are very clever. This one was slower, mixing it up nicely. Previous delivery was a quicker one, pushing Qasim back, and this one was floated up, asking him to come out of the crease. The mid-off is up in the ring. The invitation is there from Iftikhar. Qasim unleashes the sweep shot. Just for a single though.
You're the main man. Got a fifer in the previous one. Zahid Mahmood still to come. That's the variation I was talking about. They've got a left arm tall fast bowler. Pace of Naseem. And the smartness of Salman Ali Agha and Iftikhar to follow with the leg spin of Zahid Mahmood. So much variety.
Waiting for the ball to get older, waiting for the pitch to wear down a little bit more under the hot sun, and let that required run rate go up. So when the leg spinner comes, the batter might need to take a chance or two. For now though, they're content with singles. after 16. Anglo Dolphins 69 for 3.
रिजवान और सुशीला का निकाल के काम भी नहीं होता साथ में
Another of his favorite strokes, the cut shot for Qasim Akram. There's no one in the deep on the offside in front of square. Backward point on the fence, mid-off up in the ring. Bowling has been tight from these two off spinners. Mainly they're in operation because the left-hander Saud is there, but Saud has been rotating strike. Qasim Akram has taken a lot of strike in the last 3 overs, 15 deliveries for him. Playing it late, making sure he gets a run. How good has Salman Ali Agha been? Not at this level, but also at the international level. He's come very handy in difficult situations for Pakistan. Test cricket, he bowls, he bats in the middle order. He's a very good slipper. His rise have been phenomenal in the last couple of years.
Yeah, true said about Salman Ali Agha. He's worked his way to this level purely on merit. Such a handy cricketer, as you just mentioned about his qualities. Sometimes I feel he's underrated or underused as a spinner, especially in white ball cricket. Just 8 runs in his 4 overs. 71 for 3 after 17, Anglo Dolphins.
With that, they've been baking in the hot sun with no shade. Still in good numbers. Zaid Mahmood loosening up. Not long before we will see him at the bowling crease.
Easy.
Good ball.
Samad bahut ala Samad.
Good work. Samad, tall, a long way down, but very agile.
Pressure definitely is building. 45 deliveries when the last hit a boundary. Anglo Dolphins. It's so important. We've been talking about it. Passage from 10 overs still in the way to get a boundary.
Such is this middle phase now that finding singles is difficult because of the 5 fielders in the ring. There are more gaps to hit boundaries, but if you want to protect wickets, you can get yourself into a hole because these two are really not looking for any boundaries. The overs are ticking by. Salman Ali Agha bowled 4 cheap overs for just 8 runs. Iftikhar has bowled 2.5 overs for 8 runs. Such is the nature of modern 50-over game that this middle phase, you have to look for boundaries, even though if you've lost wickets.
Yeah, that is why somebody like Kamran Ghulam is so handy, brave, believes in rotation of the strike. Whenever got the opportunity, he will hit you for 6s too. Qasim Akram can do the same. they can play around Saud Shakeel. 18 gone, 74 for 3.
और शोहर की कमाल की बॉलिंग कर रहे हैं इफ्तिखार अहमद के लिए जोरदार तालियां होनी चाहिए फैसलाबाद इकट्ठे टीम के शोर मचाएंगे 1 2 3
इजी ठीक है आगा समझ रेडी रहना
Some dark clouds are looming just behind our commentary box.
आगा
Qasim was loading up for that pull shot. Once again, it died onto him. He was hoping for it to sit up. Great facility for the fans.
आगा
Now you can charge your mobile phones and tablets through Enverx Solar.
आजा
Great facility. You would never be out of charge with your cell phones whilst watching the cricket. Qasim goes big. Very big.
What a
Into
shot.
the stands. Breaks the shackles.
What a shot.
Shabash.
Took them 52 deliveries to get a boundary, and what a way to do it. It was about time. 2 off spinners operating in his zone. Knee down. Great swing of the bat. Great area to choose. Great force, power behind it. The next delivery.
What a
Bowls it.
goal, Salman.
That's a ripper. That's a beautiful delivery by Salman Ali Agha. What a length to bowl at. Spin also.
Well. Just when you thought Qasim was getting into his stride, Salman Ali Agha strikes
my
back.
God.
No problem at this end, but plenty of problem here. Little bit of turn, went through the gate and hit the top of middle. An absolute peach from Salman Ali Agha. Qasim Akram walks back after a brief stay, and Anglo Dolphins now struggling. Qasim gone for 13. Dolphins 83 for 4.
थोड़ा सा है।
कितना प्यार करते हैं
आशा बनी।
Right, the local boy, Mr. Asif Ali, the 6-hitter. 138 the highest, 12 50s, 400s, 29.07 the average in 92 matches.
Asif Ali playing ahead of Umar Amin in this lineup. A lot of people raise their eyebrows to see that selection. But if Asif goes ahead and wins the game from here for Anglo Dolphins, I doubt that anybody will be doubting his selection then. A slip in place, a leg slip in place. This ball is turning around. And Salman Ali Agha is on a roll. 2 for 17 of his 5. Anglo Dolphins 83 for 4.
फैसलाबाद कौन जीतेगा स्कोर से पता चलेगा। सबसे पहले बताइए क्या टीम यूएफटी मार्क
Excellent point earlier you made about Asif Ali being played ahead of Umar Amin. Not much difference as far as age is concerned. Umar Amin still very young. Asif Ali sort of similar age. Maybe they want a finisher. They need an explosive batter. But Umar Amin has got the class. Still has very much cricket left in him. He was included for Pakistan Shaheens to the Australia tour. Also against Bangladesh. Scored a brilliant 100. Big 100. Are we missing out on him? Because he's got the talent. He's got cricket left in him.
Hitting the bat hard is Akif Javed, quicker through the air.
We spoke about the quality of Agha Salman, and this is to justify that. The length he bowls at and the turn he gets, the area he bowls at, it's where Qasim Akram thinks he can drive. He's stunned, shocked. He's happy because he knows that that's a big one.
Try hitting that for 6. That's what Salman Ali Agha was telling Qasim Akram. Sweet revenge after getting hit for that 6. Akif Javed has been impressive in this championship. Beautifully bowled, goes past the edge. No, he's got the edge. Saud disappointed. The finger went up straight away. And Akif Javed reaps the reward of bowling a terrific line and length. Saud Shakeel is hanging around. The umpire wants to have a look at the feet of Akif Javed.
Yeah, it's that man, Asif Ali, who asked him to stay there because he saw something. Look at his eyes. Oh yes, he was right. Damn, he was right.
Eagle eye, Asif Ali. Look at that. He's just looking down at Akif's feet, and he was very certain when he asked Saud to stay. Akif cannot blame anyone else for this.
What a miss. What a shame. Rashid Riaz will signal. Not just is been denied of the wicket, he will be given
Yes, for us.
a free hit, Saud Shakeel.
Yes.
That was a good delivery, good length. So close, yet so far. Free hit for Mr. Saud Shakeel.
What's the options for Saud Shakeel? Mid on, mid off, or up in the ring? There's a deep cover and a deep backward square leg. In front of square on both sides, if he clears the infield. Instead, he just swings at thin air. Good comeback from Akif Javed.
Have a look at the wicket that never came. The length. It's all about the length. Just a little movement. He was disappointed until he met Asif Ali in the middle. This is why.
So the feet of Akif Javed, but that release is not too dissimilar to Mitchell Stark. You just
Saud's reaction was of great dejection when he heard the nick and being caught. But talking about Akif Javed, I mean, we've seen the feet, like I said, that release the next frame is pretty similar to Mitchell Stark. His head is actually not looking at the batter, but these days you see a lot of bowlers do that. Mitchell Stark, great Aussie fast bowler, very potent with new and old ball.
Number five, boys.
Crucial partnership between these two now. Saud has had a reprieve. I mean, if you add Saud's wicket to this equation, Anglo Dolphins would have been down in the dumps. Now, they're still in the game, but only just. You could tell that one ball or one wicket can really tilt the equation in favor of UMT Marfors. Saud will look for two. No, he's just content with a single. 20 overs done. Anglo Dolphins 89 for 4.
Shabaka. Get on.
Salman Ali Agha continuing with his spell. It's made Rizwan his job easier. The two off spinners, Iftikhar and Agha, has given him plenty of overs.
Shabaka. Aja, Samad. Shabaka. Aja, easy.
Off the outside edge. Yeah, it's been very difficult to get Salman Ali Agha away. Asif has got it down. He's looking to come back for the second. Will touch down and come back comfortably. They need to do more of this, Ali. Cannot afford to play so many dot balls. Although that required run rate is not a big deal at this stage. Taking the chase deep down could really make it difficult because the wicket has started to turn. We haven't seen Zahid just yet. Rizwan has brought in a leg slip. In the air, just away from that mid-wicket fielder. Asif will come back for the second again. Not too far away from the trouble.
Easy.
A dot to end the over. 21 done. 94 for 4 is Anglo Dolphins.
कौन सी टीम जीतेगी कौन सी टीम
for 4 story. This takes a turn as they lose the well-set Saud Shakeel while ago, their captain, and their finisher Qasim Akram also back in the dressing room. So it's all a very, I beg your pardon, not Saud Shakeel, Qasim Akram, who was dismissed. And after that, they've got the hitter, the finisher in Asif Ali, who's at 5, but he's going to play a very, very different role because still almost 200 runs in front of them. Just saw glimpses of Saud Shakeel being dismissed of a no ball. Oh, it's not lost.
Akif has bowled brilliantly. He's kept the pressure on the batters. Although he's taken a wicket, he missed the second one due to a no ball. But overall, I think he's bowled his heart out, bowled well. Probing line and length from him, testing the batters and also responding to the captain because he has been bowling in the areas where the captain has set fields. So this is something which is good to see from a young fast bowler. Now that Rizwan has a gully, a deepish gully, a point, a short cover for Saud Shakeel, Akif hasn't erred from the line and length. He's been bowling in the areas where his field is dominating. And this is good to see from a youngster.
He's asked for 2, the captain, but they won't get the fielder in the deep has done well, coming across in time and releasing the ball quickly. Around Randhava there. Yes, I second you on Akif Javed's performance. Not here, very consistent through the games that the UMT Markhors have played. Him, Jadad Khan, when you talk about left arm quicks, they've all been right up there. This is the batting available to them. I would have rather, or would you have rather sent Fahim Ashraf ahead of Asif Ali and expect Asif to go for those big hits when required?
Yes, Fahim a little bit more experienced and also plays the fast bowlers better, the short ones better. This one Asif Ali pulls as well into the gap and will go for a boundary. Not in full control, but good enough to get the 4 runs. And it's 22 bowled. Angro Dolphins are 99 for 4.
Angro Dolphins.
Salman is becoming a very, very handy bowler. You keep the tag part-time across formats, but a very handy bowler. He's got more control now. Oh, it's a top edge. It's a top edge. He's gone. I just said it, that he's become a very handy bowler for any side, and he's dismissed the captain of the opposition. This is a big, big blow. He gets his 3rd wicket, Salman Agha, out of the 5 that have fallen. And inside 100 runs, the Angro Dolphins are staring down the barrel. Have a look at this legit delivery. And the sweep goes not in control.
Well, yes, Saud Shakeel sweeping from outside off stump, knowing that the ball is turning for Agha. He saw from the best players in the house how the ball turned to Qasim Akram. Sharp turn, and to sweep from outside off isn't a great idea. He has to depart. 41 he got of 56, and Angro Dolphins in further trouble.
विकेटें हासिल कर चुके हैं अभी तक 7वां ओवर चल रहा है जोरदार तालियां और शोर होना चाहिए सलमान अली आगा के लिए
Fahim Ashraf, the new batter in, scored a 41 of 35 in this previous outing. As his list A career, 350s to his name, 71 is highest. Average could be better.
Yes, the average of Fahim Ashraf doesn't tell the kind of talent he possesses, but it is he who has to prove that to everyone. And today is another opportunity. We saw him score 100 in the Qaid-e-Azam Trophy final last year, and his team was in trouble, and he came in and played brilliantly. And once again now, he has a big job to do.
Oh, yaar. Sabah, Sabah.
It's amazing how our teams playing local competitions follow the pattern.
Oh, yaar, Aga, well
There was a
bowled.
season in PSL, it was being played in Karachi, when we saw every side wanting to chase, and only the chasing sides were winning. And now in this tournament so far, we see a pattern of batting first and winning, and everybody is finding it hard to chase.
Well done, Aga.
And in this case, Anglo Dolphins opting to bowl first because of some early on moisture. Second time, when the sun has dried out anything, still the same results. 23 gone, 99 for 5.
फैसलाबाद 3 पे इकट्ठे शोर मचाना है 1 2 3
Naseem Shah back into the attack. 7 overs, 3 for 22. And they still need 186. They just lost their captain, Saud Shakeel. He's trying to sweep Salman Agha. Getting the top edge, and Aqif Javed doing the rest inside the circle. If this also is the same result, it will be a double hat-trick of sides winning when they bat first. Naseem Shah to Asif Ali. Leading through innovation, Bank of the Year 2023, Pakistan. 30 in a row by the Bank UK. Allied Bank, aapke dil mein hamara account. At the start of the game, or just at the toss, both the captains said that they wanted to chase today. And Saud Shakeel got it right with the flip of the coin. My question is one that maybe Rizwan can afford to experiment that against the pattern because he's on top of the table with his team, UMT Markhor. But the Dolphins are second last. And when you really feel that nothing's working chasing, why would you want to chase? You can experiment or put yourself under pressure as a team when you got some points backing up. Right now you got 0.
Yes, too early in the tournament to think of such experiments. It's normally captains think about securing their places in the final 4 and then opt to take decisions where you can experiment or test the bench strength or go otherwise the developing patterns, as this one is punched off the legs and a couple to Fahim. Rizwan giving the chase.
Also putting your team, it's a day game, into the heavy sunlight and the heat through the early part of the day up to lunchtime. And then when you come out, you got tired legs. I'm not looking for excuses, but these are the things probably have played a role. And when you bowl second, when you're defending, your bowlers can have their tails up and they get a couple of wickets, because then the opposition is chasing. It's not a negative thing. Yes, you want to chase, you feel that that's your strength, or you're looking at the moisture in the early part of the morning, and to exploit that, you got 2 wickets. So after that, once that dried out, it's all batting.
Sikandar, the point is not that they are chasing and it's a decision that they shouldn't make. It's about how to approach a chase, how to set out after a target, and what shots to play at what occasions, how much risk to take, and what is required. Once again on the legs, and this time a bit more squarish, and will be one only. So I think it is the batters that haven't been up to the mark, haven't taken time, haven't established their innings, and the partnerships just haven't gone long. We saw one developing between Saud and Saibzada Farhan, and after a bit of a short break, just look at the stroke that he played of the first ball from Agha Salman. So if you, being such experienced player and a person who's been in form for the last couple of years, do not take the responsibility, then who will? And remember, this is 50 overs. It's not a 20-over game.
Also, one more thing, we saw that dugout just now. Oh, it's end of the over. We'll come back to that. Come back to that dugout. 103 for 5.
शाह के फैन शोर मचाएंगे.
And here we are back live. Just coming back to our points that what the Anglo Dolphins can do or could have done. Could get that man in the center of the screen, Umar Amin, maybe in place of Asif Ali. Both of them don't bowl, and you can get a proper batter who can bat long.
And Umar Amin can hit the big ball as well. We have seen him do that on a number of occasions. One thing he does differently is get big runs, get big hundreds, and this is the element that you want in one-day batters. Now, Salman Ali Agha opts for one shot catching cover.
I'm so sorry.
And one just behind him, a few yards away.